talk about pay-per-views. We got One Night Stand coming up, and that's gonna be should be a pretty great pay-per-view. Man, everybody that Ric Flair, I think he's coming back to Raw. He's coming to challenge Randy Orton this Monday, which will be in LA or something about Denver. This Monday Night Raw, like people that were not gonna watch it, because it's gonna be pretty good Raw. I can't really think. I don't have anything to talk about, but I just thought, man, I need to make a video because I'm gonna be busy the rest of the day. So just thought I'll wrap it up really quick so I can head on out. But yeah, One Night Stand is gonna be a pretty good pay-per-view. I can already see it. So Jeff Hardy versus Edge for the World Championship. I want to talk a little bit about One Night Stand, even though I don't have the full card. So we do have a few matches. Like the biggest one right now should be Jeff Hardy versus Edge in a rematch. When I watched SmackDown and I seen that, I flipped shit because I watched it, and then they Teddy Long announced Jeff Hardy for a rematch, and I was like, that's it. And then Jeff Hardy gets to choose the match. He chose ladder, so of course everybody knows that. So it's Jeff Hardy versus Edge in a ladders match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Question is, will Jeff Hardy win? And I'm sure a lot of people are asking themselves, will he win? I'm not even. Every match Jeff Hardy's in, every title match he's in, I think he's gonna win. I watched from the very first one, basically. I watched all the title matches. Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy for the WWE Championship, Royal Rumble. I thought that was his night. I just thought it was. And I seen it right there as soon as he pushed him against the ropes. And as soon as they were bam, I knew that was it. But Jeff Hardy wasn't big enough then. And I can understand that. They were making Jeff Hardy. You look back like a year and a half ago or something like that, or 2 years ago, Jeff Hardy was minor league type of shit going on. But they pushed Jeff Hardy to the limit. Now he's a big superstar. Everybody likes him. Mostly bandwagon fans. Because most of the bandwagon fans are, once you get big, and you're in the interviews and they make these little scary promos and make you look badass, and like in WrestleMania, like when they were young, and they had Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy and shit like that. That gets everybody pumped, and I'm glad they made Jeff Hardy a big superstar. And I've been watching Jeff Hardy for a long time. Back when he was just a little dude, I always thought, man, when is this bitch gonna get his championship match? He's deserved it. We got Edge running around champion. Edge is my second favorite. He's a great superstar, and great actor, great superstar, and he knows how to maintain everything. He makes a great World Heavyweight Champion. I don't think he makes a good WWE Champion. He makes a great World Heavyweight Champion. I know this is kind of like a little mix-up tape, so I doubt many people are gonna watch it, but I hope they do. Speaking of, man, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the World Heavyweight Championship, it just bothers me. Like, that used to be my favorite title in the business. But you look at it now, and they've changed it. Because back when, before the World Heavyweight Championship changed over to Raw, they had it like it was big, and you can tell it's been used because it had a few rubies missing off from it. And then they changed it over to Raw. Chris Jericho gets it, and first time he gets it, he changes it to this little tiny belt that looks like a replica belt, the little miniature one you buy WWE.shop, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't like that little miniature one because it's a little tiny belt, It doesn't look as close as cool as the real one. And they've had a bunch of World Heavyweight Championships over the years, because they had one back in like 2003 or 2002 that was like fucking this huge, you put it over your shoulder and it's like fucking hanging off and shit. And it was a badass one. I missed that one. But I really hope they get rid of that one soon. I really do, because it's not a good championship. That was just a little throw-in. Moving on, Jeff Hardy versus Edge. I'm about to make a prediction for it. I mean, it's a pretty early prediction, but I'm gonna say Edge only because it's too early for Edge to lose it. He just got it. It's been changing hands, Went from Edge to John Cena, back to Edge, and it's not gonna go to Jeff Hardy so quickly. And if it does, I hope he gets it back at a little bit longer year down Armageddon. I hope he gets it then. I like him to get it now, but I don't want him to get it now because CM Punk's fucking World Heavyweight. He's got the money in the bank, and I don't want him catching on Jeff Hardy. just don't want that to happen. But I would say, you know, what's gonna happen is Jeff's gonna get the swan's on, and he's gonna be climbing, you know, climbing the fucking ladder. Next thing you know, the master come up behind him and go wham, hit him with that fucking cast. And Jeff falls down and starts to get back up in the edge of the spear, you know, and then boom, you know, same old title. Well, let's hope and pray to God, everybody, cross your fingers right now. Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, world's heavyweight champion. I hope that happens. That would just unleash hell. Batista versus Randy Orton in the steel cage for the WWE Challenge. You know, you've seen that in Judgment Day. Sucked. Not even close to being good as Jeff Hardy versus Edge, and Jeff Hardy versus Edge wasn't good for the first 5 minutes, and after like 5 minutes it became shit. But it wasn't even close to being good. It was alright, you know, it's just more of the type of thing, like, who's gonna win? You know, pretty much Randy Orton's gonna win, but I'll go find out and see. Look, Randy Orton won. That's all it was, you know. So, it's just, you know, it's just another blowout, kind of like Triple H versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 25. You know how many promos and how many times they tried to make the match look huge? They had me, like, staying up all night just wanting to know what the fuck's gonna happen at WrestleMania. Like, seriously, you'd see that one faggot's like, WrestleMania this year is just, it's gonna be the greatest extravaganza. You know, and it sucked. It was like a suck-ass, a total suck-ass. And that's why they had to make Backlash like the greatest pay-per-views, you know, for a while. They had to make it a great pay-per-view because WrestleMania was terrible. Undertaker versus Shawn, best match. But anyways, Randy Orton versus Batista, stupid match. It's gonna be a steel cage, so I'd say Cody Rhodes to the DBLs to cross that line, you know, and get him in and whatever, you know, holding down. I can't even imagine. I'll have to predict that a little bit later. It's supposed to be another match, but I forgot about it. But don't worry, once we get the full card we should get the full card by next Monday. Hopefully, not this Monday, but the next Monday. I should be ready to tell you